If death is true, infinite depth stops. Then the permanent axis leads to the introduction of the permanent axis. Then what is the fear of fear? Only those who deceive the false pretense, only those who deceive the deceit, only find ways to escape, but not even found. There can be no level of death like a master because of that. After I play with death, the goal of liberation after death was the goal of liberation. Alive is free. Death itself is the best. Taking each word of the guru so strongly that I have forgotten my own pure Buddha, I have forgotten my own pure Buddha. Didn't even think once, for whom the Lord had forgotten his own face. He is still looking for something in the soil, even after 35 years, even after 35 years, when he did not understand, only if he understood himself in a moment. There was nothing left, but he used to give crores to the guru too. Then every discourse. If I used to sing praises, then started giving scolding, then started scolding and started scolding, in which pretense hypocrisy. No one else has seen a selfish interest like a guru. I want to give the best of all. I want to give the best of the best. We do it for the sake of temporary soil, not to get entangled in this, not to get entangled in this, because of this. When the guru could not do the work of the guru, then I had to fulfill this duty. Fame, 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 fame. Is he a guru who cheats on Uttam Nirmal? It is close that we have become acquainted with such a permanent introduction from within ourselves. I am pure. Only then I am familiar with the permanent introduction. My guru is still looking for something like the East. I had never lost anything like the East that I only understand that death is from us, not from us. We play blindly with death. Victory is ours. Guru is always entangled with temporary elements. We are free from elements. No one can meditate on me. In the whole world we are obsessed with death. They grow up playing with them and keep death as their concubine. Smart crooks are vicious devils. There is no other pure, simple people's jewel. Because of this, capable, the greatest of all, death is the greatest pleasure, truth is there, and all lies are true. Anand is the name of the hobby. The name of the truth is that no one else can be like death. If no one is familiar with death before death, it is not the human who puts the fear of death in the hearts of the pure people. We live in the true school that it is not only the bodies clean, those who put the fear of death in the hearts of pure people, deceit, pretends, hypocrisy. Every moment we live in the zone of death. And simple, easy-to-mouth scares, even people who are afraid of death or scare, lies are filled with the feces of deceit. Death is the biggest truth of the universe. So face is filled with joy. Fear is filled with joy. Fear is the truth of what is this lie. Death is true for hair-doing pretense. Death is true. We find death so beautiful that we do not live in the body. We live in the same moment. For death, some selfish interests have been presented by the hair. We have presented fear. So if you live in that breath, then life does not come. Even if life does not come, it is full of joy from life. Even death has been fond of the taste of the taste. If we live life after being cool, then death is also full of joy. Life is full of life. So it is the truth itself. Leave it on time, live happily, live happy, and let everyone live. This is the rule of nature. Live by making pure love the basis. Live in fun, live in fun. There can be a life, if you are understanding, then you are foolish. Then how can it be a doer to fill the stomach? Then how can it be the doer of it? Like when the dream is a nonsense. Tell me. The crowd of scrambling has been reviewed. It would have been a little Skurman's review. There is no place to hide inquiries. It is my guru who has established himself in the temporary creation. If there is a reflection of permanent introduction, then there is no place for the reflection of the infinite subtle axis form. If there is a reflection of my permanent introduction, then in the living reality, there is no place for even the difference of the infinite subtle axis form. If death is true, infinite depth stops. Then the permanent axis leads to the introduction of the permanent axis. Then